Okay, let me answer some of these questions in the chat. I need a 9 to 5 full-time job for my PR. I don't think there are any stable jobs in film except editing. But the good jobs, where you're editing like Marvel films and stuff, or Nickelodeon, I know plenty of editors, and they've been doing it for 40 years, and they're going to keep going until the cows come home. So you can't even get those jobs. So which job specifically do you want to get? Okay, if it's an editor, let's just take this as an example. I know a lot of you guys are not editors, but some of you guys are interested in editing. So let me just tell you, if you do want to do editing, here's what most people do. The mistake that most people make is they knock on the door of the post-production houses. Hello, I just graduated from college. I know Final Cut. I know Premiere. I can work for free. I want to be assistant editor. Someday I want to become an editor. I work for free. Everybody in the world is sending that same thing. I know everybody in the world knows how to edit. Okay, everybody knows Final Cut. A lot of people know Premiere. This doesn't mean a thing. I can make really good choices. I've been editing small marketing videos. Everybody in the world is editing everything. So you need an advantage as an editor, as post-production. You need an advantage, especially since there's not a lot of overturn in the editorial area, especially with the cream of the crop jobs. So there's a lot of little jobs where you're working on certain kind of effects, kind of programs that you can specialize in, get that opportunity. So who's going to get those opportunities? It's going to be people that are top, that are better than other people, that show that they're thinking differently and understand more than other people. And that's why you want to work in production. And you want to get introduced to these post-production houses from the producer and director that you're working with, which is the easiest thing in the world. You work in production, you see the thing shot, you're like, hey, when are you guys going to edit this? I'm editing it next week. Oh, could I pop in and watch that? That'd be amazing. They're like, sure, we don't care. They bring you in. Yeah. Okay. So now you get introduced to the editorial house from the producer and director. Okay, now you got something. You're not knocking on the door, bugging them. You're coming in as a referral. This is the way it will always work in the professional film industry. Everything is on referrals and people that you know. You heard that it's all about who you know. Exactly. So let's cleverly make that happen for what you want to do across all of these different crafts. Okay, that's what I will do in helping you in A-List. I'm going to help you do that. That's what I love to do, is help you get to where you want to be very cleverly, the way that it actually works for your craft, so you get there faster. This is an acceleration program. I want to navigate myself up to be a writer or producer. Okay, if you want to be a producer, then you need to start learning production. Producers do production. That's what they do. That's their department. So you want to learn production assistant, production coordinator, production supervisor, UPM, producer, executive producer. That's going to be your path. And that's what you will live in the A-List program, producer being your goal. Writer, but that your goal then would be to be writing every single day. And to be maybe talking to the writers on set. There's many writers on set. Talking to the writers and finding out what classes they take. Finding out what they did for their careers, finding out where they worked and where they submitted and the different kinds of work that they're doing. You don't just write one script. Writers have got a bunch of them because they need to have a body of work, just like all the other crafts. Okay, now Eric says, I'm a certified aircraft mechanic. I can fix just about anything. I love that. I love that confidence. That's really great. You could be really good at a lot of jobs on the film set, a lot of jobs. I mean, technical jobs as well as hands-on jobs. So do the film industry need mechanics? No, they hire mechanics. They're not on set. There's nothing to do with the film industry. But your ability, the way that you think, and your confidence to fix anything is very good. So you could work at doing anything. Just because, and this, I'm speaking to Eric here, who I'm looking right at right now, but everybody here, just because you're really good at one thing doesn't mean that you have to just do that one thing and apply it towards the film industry. You can do something completely separate. With the skills to be able to troubleshoot and fix stuff, you could be a director. You could be a DP. They're always fixing problems, adjusting things, figuring out puzzles all the time. Troubleshooting all the time. You could be DIT. $1,000 a day. You could be VTR, $1,000 a day. You could be a key grip. Okay? That's working more with the hands, but working with a team, a big group of people. Okay? So there's so many different areas. So what you need to do is get on these sets using A-list, see what you like, see what you get pulled into, and you're going to find your place. And you will maybe do two things initially that you like both of them, and you're like, I really think this is more the direction I want to go. You will know that after about a year. It'll take a while. You got to get on a whole bunch of sets to see these people do the jobs and see if you like those jobs. It's a lot different being a DIT than being a grip, key grip. But you think, oh, grip. Well, those guys are freaking awesome. They're great people. They keep everybody safe on set. They build amazing things and rigs and stuff. They rig stuff. They climb stuff. They're amazing people, and they're a team. And if you love that fireman kind of teamwork thing of working together on something, it might be great to work in a big department like that where you are doing a job really well, rigging stuff, making bank. They make so much money. All right. Does that answer your question?